Hello, today you will learn basics of HTML. So firstly, you will learn what is HTML and what is tag. This is probably the most important word that you need to understand in order to create websites. When you understand it properly, everything is gonna be easy. And don't worry, I will do everything I can in order to make sure you understand it properly. Okay, so what is HTML? HTML is really hypertext markup language, okay? So that's how it goes. This is a shortcut to this thing. And what does hyper mean? Hyper means that it is something super, right? It means that something is very good. But how text can be hyper? This is pretty weird, right? Because text is just text, right? When we are looking here, well, we have words here and this is just simple text. How can it be hyper? How can it be the super text, very good text? Can it do something that other text can't do? Well, when we have a book and when we go to the index of this book, when we want to find the section for and look for the answer there, we need to what? We need to do it manually, okay? We need to use our hands to jump to section 4 of the book because this is just a simple text. However, this time when we are looking at the hypertext, okay, this is an advanced text because this is an HTML. It allows you to jump using the hyperlinks, right? That's why they are called hyperlinks, from one text to another text. We are just used to using the hypertext. Look, when we type here Poland, right, for example, and here we have got what? Links, the hyperlinks that allows you to jump to one place, to another place, and another place, and another place, right? We can just jump here as many times as you want, and we do it fast. This is pretty cool. We are used to it, but hey, text normally, when we look at books, don't do things like that, right? So yeah, this is a hypertext. That's why you have got here a hyper inside this this shortcut, okay? This is really advanced text that allows you to do really cool stuff that we will of course learn about. So what does language markup means? It means that it needs to be markup. So it needs to be marked. So it needs to be, tagged. Tag really means markup because it allows you to mark things up, okay? It allows you to mark things up, right? It allows you to tell how should something be interpreted, okay? When we have a text like this, well, we would want to make it work differently. So for example, hey, we have got here HTML and I would like to have it bolded, right? I would like to have, change the font here. So how to do it? You need to use tags. You need to markup it. That's why it's called markup language. And how to do it? Well, we need to use tags. Let's call it bold, okay? Because it's gonna bold this thing. And let's add here column like this. And let's open it in the web browser. So when we do it like this, you will notice that nothing has changed. Why? Because every tag inside HTML must be looking like this, okay? The tag name must be inside something like this. And will it work? No, it's not gonna work. Nothing happened, but hey, the bold thing disappeared because right now our web browser, the Firefox, is trying to interpret this, but he doesn't know what does it mean. We need to use tags from some kind of reference. And you can find this reference, for example, on this website here. And as you can see, there are many tags. And this tag that we are looking for is called B, which defines bold text. Okay, and we need to do it like this. So now when we refresh our page, as you can see, yes, this text is bolded, okay? But hey, I wanted to bold only this part of text, not everything. Yep, that's why we need to close the tag that we have opened, okay? We need to close it using the /b. Inside, it says that, hey, this is the closing tag, this is the opening tag, this is the start, this is the ending, and this thing here totally is called element, okay? It's called element. So this is gonna right now say to the web browser that it needs to interpret this part, the content, to be bolded, okay? And we inform it using the tag, using the markup language that we're gonna learn about in future lectures. We need to, learn how these tags work. That's how you create websites, okay? Using tags like that. In future, you will learn how to make the hyperlinks that will allow you to jump from one to another place inside your text. You have probably noticed that the enters, the white spaces, right? The white, the spaces and so on are not interpreted here, right? Everything is in one line. That's why we need to learn how to, make it look good. And you make it look good using tags that we will learn about in future. I created something like that will help you remember that the element, so everything, consists of start tag, of the content, and end tag, okay? And there are names that you can find in the reference that I showed you, like for example B, that changes the content, and we need to end the tag. Otherwise, if we do not end the tag, we will bold everything, which is not what we want, right? We need to finish what we started, like in real life, right? Of course not, it doesn't work every time. So that's HTML. This is the just hypertext markup language. It is a language where we use markups, tags, to mark up the text to make it hyper. That's only the lesson. Thank you very much.